Hey guys, it's Housewife in Heels. So I'm discussing a bit of an unusual topic for the channel today. 9 times out of 10 I'm talking about 120mm pumps, but today I'm going to be talking about knee-high boots. So I don't feature boots too much on the channel for two reasons. One of them, boots are expensive. This channel is not cheap to run and I am not rich. So maybe if I had more money I'd be able to get more boots, but they are not as easy to acquire as, say, a whole lot of pumps. But anyway, that's reason number one. Reason number two is that I have a very hard time finding a boot that has a length of anything above my ankle that will properly fit on my legs, or that will have a narrow enough shaft to have a pleasing silhouette on my leg, because I'm not about to go spend like $1,500 on a pair of boots that does not fit me. Now, this can be a little bit problematic because not all boots are meant for very slender people. You would think that designers would make their items specifically for slender people, or that they would at least try to be a little bit more inclusive and make things in size ranges. I know that Stuart Weitzman has barely begun making size ranges as far as narrow, average, and wide for just their regular shoes, not necessarily for their boots, but I wish more designers would do this. Until that day comes where there is a selection of shaft sizes for boots, we kind of just have to go with what works for us. So my slender-legged folk, this one is for you. Now, if you have been subscribed to my Patreon, you would know I have tried on 1,000,001 different pairs of shoes. So I go and try on many different things, sometimes just for fun, sometimes because I genuinely enjoy it and I want to know the price. So when I find something on sale, I can up and get it. But with boots, I rarely try them on because 9 times out of 10, I could tell just by looking at it that it's not going to fit. And for those who might be looking for an investment piece, who are looking to save themselves the trouble, then here are my suggestions for a pair of boots for you. So this is going to be featuring nothing but Saint Laurent, because I haven't found anything that makes a boot as slender as Saint Laurent. So these are going to be my recommendations for you from them specifically. Now, the first one I have are the 68 boots. If you guys remember the very bedazzled boots that were trending a while ago, this is pretty much the same boot, just the leather version. So hopefully you guys can get a look at these and see how they look. These might be a little bit difficult for some people because these are a 110. I wouldn't recommend these for somebody who isn't super confident walking around in a 100mm heel. You definitely do feel the height of these, so that's something to take into consideration. However, if you are someone that can handle it, or someone who might be looking for a little bit more of a challenge, or someone who likes a quite literally elevated look, then these could be it for you. They are a bit easier to walk in than, say, a Louboutin So Kate, because not only are they 10mm shorter, but the heel is very thick. It's sort of a block heel. I'm not sure exactly what kind of design it is, but for the sake of having something to refer to it as, I'm going to call it a block heel. Now, these I have worn again and again and again, to the moon and back practically. These have treated me very, very well, and I have seen these pop up at outlets a lot for a very good deal. So if you live by a Neiman Marcus Last Call, I would strongly recommend checking out their sections, especially their clearance section, to see if you can get these. I happen to get mine at a Last Call for $800. These are currently retailing new for about $1,600 online. I'll link it below. But honestly, if I had all the money in the world and I can afford all the boots I wanted and something happened to these, I would absolutely, in a heartbeat, pay to get a brand new pair of them, because I know I would definitely get my wear's worth. Now, I will go ahead and get changed into these and tell you a little bit more about those. All right, now I am wearing the Linda 100s. Now, these are just a regular 100 millimeter, and these have a very narrow stiletto. I would argue that it is just as narrow as a Louboutin Socate. So these do come with their own perks and their own challenges as well. Now, for instance, the stiletto can be difficult for someone to walk around, and if you're not comfortable in a stiletto, I would not recommend these. And these also can be more so delicate than these ones. These ones stand straight up, obviously. I don't need to put, like, say, a pool noodle in them to get them up. The leather is very boxy on these, whereas on these, the leather is much more delicate. So if you're kind of worried about, say, something that might scratch really easy, then these ones may not be it. But we're talking about things that fit over the leg. If that's your one and only concern, then have no fear. Then really each one of these would do it for you. They look almost the same on the leg. Now these ones don't elevate you as much as the other ones, but some people don't like a block heel. Some people want that stiletto, and these deliver the stiletto. I think these happen to both look really, really good, and you can definitely tell these are definitely built for someone with a much, I don't know what you'd call it. Let's go with smaller physique. But both of these look great. I would strongly recommend these to anybody looking for a pair of boots for narrow legs. These both are very, very comfortable. I have not had too many issues with having an inability to wear them. I honestly love these both, and these are fairly new, so I know I will get my use out of these, but these ones I have just, I've nearly worn them half to death. If you are wondering about sizing, I went true to size in these, but that's because they only had these. I got these in an outlet for 500 bucks, so I got very, very lucky with these, and I just took what I could get. And with these, I had to get a 36 and a half because I also got these in outlet, and I had to take what I could get. But I would say with these boots, the size can be very forgiving, hence why I have one and I have each one in two different sizes. I think that so long as you go up half a size, so let's restart this. If you are someone with an average size foot, meaning the width of your foot is average, then I would say go up half a size and you should be okay. If you are someone with a narrow foot as well as narrow calves, like myself, then you could probably get away with true to size to a half size up, but I would still lean up just as a cautionary means. If it's a little bit too big, then I don't know, wear a thick sock with it or something. But that will about do it for this video. I have recently launched a TikTok, so if you guys want to see a little bit more of my content for free, go over there at housewife_in_heels. If you want to help support my channel for only $3 a month, you can subscribe to my Patreon. I would really appreciate it if you did. And other than that, thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next pair of shoes. Bye!